Hi, my name's Abe Brown. I'm the founder of Momentum Coaching, and I'm the author of the powerful book, Getting Where You Need to Go. I'm also the president of the Certified Coaches Federation, which is one of the largest life and executive coach training bodies in the world. And actually, here today, that's one of the things that I want to speak to you about, is this whole area of becoming trained and certified as a life coach or an executive coach. Now, often in my role, I'm asked this question, and the question goes something like this. Abe, how can learning to become a coach help me to enhance my leadership role, be it in my business, in my work, in my organization, a nonprofit organization, in my family, in my sphere of influence? So what I want to tackle here today for the next few minutes is how learning how to coach can help you to enhance your leadership role in whatever sphere of influence you might have. Now, this whole area of coaching is absolutely taking off, literally from Asia to Africa to South America to Latin America to North America to Europe. I mean, all over the world, coaching is absolutely taking off. And the reason for that is because the old systems of command and control and performance management and me being the executive at the top of the heap, looking over everything and commanding all my minions down there what to do, that era is done. It's over. And the reason it's over is because people have grown in their understanding of their capability. They've grown and they've become empowered. We live in a very knowledge-aware day. And so what's happening is a lot of people at the top of the heap in these organizations are having to change the way they relate. They're having to change the way they work with the people who are underneath them in the corporate pyramid, because now coaching is the way that we want to help people to move forward. And so, coaching itself is an incredibly powerful process. Studies indicate that 90% of the participants in coaching relationships report significant increases in their area of focus. I can tell you that the difference between a focused life and an unfocused life is absolutely profound. When somebody gets focused, when somebody decides that they're going to have what I call plan neglect, and that's planning to neglect everything that's not connected to their goals and to their priorities, all of a sudden what they're able to accomplish is absolutely astronomical. And coaching helps in that process. As a matter of fact, 95% of the participants in a recent coaching experience that I was a part of cited the process as extremely worthwhile and valuable. And this is an area that is growing. As a matter of fact, 60% of North American companies use or have used an executive coach. And so, each of us is in a leadership role in different areas of life. We naturally, in those leadership roles, desire to make a positive and abundant impact upon the people that we lead. Wanting to enhance that leadership role is normal, and actually it's healthy. Coaching is a natural tool to enhance that impact. Coaching is the path that serious people take to reach their goals. It's a tool to have a purposeful relationship with the people around us. And so what I want to do is I want to give you several reasons why coaching and learning how to coach and becoming a certified coach can help you in whatever role of leadership you are in today. The first reason is this: coaching is connecting. I'll say that again. Coaching is connecting. Now, I can tell you that in my experience, one of the cravings of the human soul is this need to be listened to. There's something affirming and validating. There's something that reaches us at the deep core of our being when another human being who's intelligent and who's caring looks across the table or across a couch or wherever they happen to be and really hears what we have to say. In the coaching experience, what happens is, me as a coach, it's now my time to listen. And you as the client, or you as my employee, or you as the person that I'm working with, it's your time to be heard without judgment, without criticism, without me coming and layering all kinds of expectations and all kinds of demands on you. It's just your opportunity to be heard. I can tell you that people pay hundreds and hundreds, thousands of dollars to have intelligent, active, involved, engaged listening. And many people have not been listened to, really listened to, for a long time. And so by listening to people as a coach, we become a safe harbor. And I can tell you that people need a safe harbor from the struggles, from the storms, from the difficulties of life. And so coaching is literally connecting. The second reason why becoming a coach and learning how to coach really enhances your sphere of influence is because coaching is collaborating. Now, here's how this works. As a result of me coaching and listening, as a result of me connecting with you, as a result of me really hearing what's going on, not just the words that are said, but what's happening at a deeper level. What happens now is we begin the process of locating exactly where you're at. The corporate world, both in the nonprofit sector and in the profit sector, is full of these executives who have this great plan and this great vision of where they want to go. But the difficulty is they don't have a real sense of where their people are at. And what I can tell you is that it's difficult to help a person get where they need to go, help an organization get where it needs to go, without locating exactly where they are at that particular moment in time. And so as a result of the first thing, which is connecting, and then the second thing, which is collaborating, we begin locating exactly where a person is, clarifying and helping them to understand where they're at, and then move forward around collaborating about how we can partner together to move them on to their ultimate destination. Now, the third reason that becoming a coach and learning to coach will enhance your sphere of influence is that coaching is crafting. Now, through our collaboration, we begin to work with our client, with our family member, with the person that we're coaching. We begin to craft a precise strategy for achieving their goals and actualizing their dreams. An abundant world awaits us if we plan our goals and then we work our plans. Now, one of the things that I've often said to people that I lead is that vision and dream and goals, that's wonderful, but that's one part of a three-legged stool. The other two parts is the planning or the administrating or the crafting of a strategy to help us get there. And I think we've all met people who have all kinds of plans, they have all kinds of dreams, they have all kinds of goals, and yet they're actually going nowhere because no one has sat with them and helped them to craft and create a plan. And so in this coaching process, what happens is we get feedback. Feedback that we receive through coaching helps people to realize more abundance than they would if they didn't have that coaching experience. The fourth reason that learning to coach will enhance you in terms of your leadership and your sphere of influencing others is that coaching is clarifying. Now, the difference between a lack of focus and focus is as great as the difference between a light bulb and a laser beam. One can throw out a little bit of light, but the other can absolutely cut through steel. Now, so many of us have a lot of great plans, we have a lot of great ideas, we have a lot of great hopes and a lot of great dreams, but a good coach will help us drill down from the general to the specific, from the dreamable to the doable, from what we want to have to what we can't actually live without. And I can tell you that process of helping someone to clarify their dreams, their goals, is absolutely critical. I could take you to one coaching situation after another where I've sat with people and helped them to understand and clarify for themselves what their priorities were, what was most important to them. You know, the reality is that all of us has a limited amount of resource. We have a limited amount of time. We have a limited amount of finances to fulfill our dreams and to do the things that we've been put on this planet to do. And you know, the challenge in our culture today is that literally we're distracted by so many opportunities that we don't know how to clarify what it is we really want and how we want to move forward. Coaching helps us to do that. It's critically important. The fifth reason that coaching is so powerfully important if you're going to enhance your level of leadership is that coaching is caring. As a coach, we do what we do because we care for people. We see the potential in our business partner. We see the potential in our coworkers and our family and our friends, and we want to help them achieve it. We're not satisfied to sit idly by while people around us don't fulfill their potential. We want to get up and help them. We care enough, passionate care, to get alongside of them and help them get where they need to go. And what we do as coaches, as a result of our care, is we earn that trust and that rapport that we need to actually have influence and to take them somewhere. The last reason that learning to coach is so critically important is that coaching is creating momentum. Coaching is all about creating momentum. When I have the privilege of training others to coach, I also try to instill in them the fundamental value that good coaches just help people feel better, but great coaches create momentum, they create results, and they create momentum. I love this quote from Steve Jobs, as we all know, one of the founders of Apple. He said this, he said, "Be a yardstick of quality. Some people aren't used to an environment where excellence is expected. Isn't that good? Be a yardstick of quality. Coaching establishes priorities. It clarifies goals, but it also helps people to create results. Once priorities have been established, once goals have been clarified, results can be created along with profit and bottom line return. And I think we'd all agree that profit is important. So I want to close here today by encouraging you to think about, is it time for you to become trained and certified as a coach? You know what? Buddha said this, your work is to discover your work, and then with all your heart to give yourself to it. I really believe that for all of us, there's this little part of us that kind of needs to coach. It's our work, to mentor, to pour our lives into others and help them become all that we can become. And so the Certified Coaches Federation offers tailor-made specific coaching programs for your business and for training people within your business, within your organization to be better coaches. And so I encourage you to become a coach today and to learn to incorporate the art of coaching into your business each and every day. Now, more information about all of this can be found at www.certifiedcoachesfederation.com. And I would love to see you in one of our training sessions. You know, I personally do our training in the province of Alberta, in Saskatchewan, in Manitoba, and also the 4 Atlantic provinces in Canada. That's Nova Scotia, New Brunswick, Prince Edward Island, and Newfoundland and Labrador. And I also have the privilege of doing our training in Northern California, along with Seattle. And I would love to see you at one of our training sessions. If you can't make one of those locations, please go to www.certifiedcoachesfederation.com and find out where it is you can sign up to be trained and certified as a coach today. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time.